Thank you for being on replay. Please don't forget to make sure you're subscribed. We would greatly appreciate it. Sunday, January 25th, 2026. Hope everybody's had a good day. I hope everybody's been safe in the storm. We didn't get much of the storm. Hey, Sharon. So, Dakota, look, is Sharon. Can you say hi? Say hi, Sharon. Anyway. So, hey, Al. Oh, it's you. Hey, Yadira. I know, Sharon. I'm so excited. I'm excited to roll it out for everybody. Hey, Sue. Good to see you. Hey, No Face. You there? Awesome, Sharon. I think I said hi to everybody. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Anyway, would you stop? Hang on, let me check something. I think I figured out what that weird symbol is. I think it's where I had the awesome, Sharon. I think it's where I had chat translation set up. I don't even know what that is. So, if y'all hear that, that's my dryer. I was drying some clothes. Hence the thumbnail. No face. Am I pixelated to everybody else or just to Sharon? No, Sue, he's actually asleep in the floor. Ow. Pixelated for you too? Hang on, let me go out and come back in. Did that fix it? That did fix it? Okay. Let me know if it does it again. Anyway. I see you. I am, I'm being assaulted by cats, y'all. Look. Bella, Dakota, on Sabrina, Lanny. I know you can't really see him from that angle, but I can't get my arm. I'm being assaulted. Hey, Leo. Good, Al. No face. Oh, yeah, that short I posted a while back. Yeah, he was not happy that day. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be. Hey, John. Good to see you. Leo, I'm doing all right. What about you? So I'm gonna be rolling out the merch to everybody tomorrow. I'll be sharing the link for everybody. Now the members get a discount. The members will have a discount code. Um, Members and the mods. And for the regulars, tell you what, yeah, even if you're not a member and you're one of my regulars, email me, and I'll send you the discount code. Like Sue or Al or one of y'all that if you're not a member but you are a regular, just send me an email. I'll send you the discount code. Good, Leo. Because so far we have, I have 2 different t-shirts, a mug, and a hoodie. I don't think you are, Sue. It's your name's not green. But either way, if I'll thank you, Al. I will just email me and I'll send you the code. I send you the code. We do have memberships, y'all. If you would like to become a member, they range anywhere from 99 cents a month to $8.99 a month. Let's see. I'm sorry. If you go on to where you can, there's a button down there where you could click to send a super chat, the little dollar sign. There's a thing there to become a member, or there's one on my main page. I wish it worked that way, no face. You're good, Sue. Right, no face. Anyway, so that will be rolling out tomorrow. Actually, I might just roll it out at midnight because I'm excited about it. Right. What do you think, Dakota? That's my hair. I believe so, Sue. Yes. John, you'll see tomorrow. Actually, you're a member, John, so you can which you can actually see it now. So you can go where my posts are. Hey, Dave. You do. You get better benefits. Um, Look in the or where the posts are. There's a couple that are some that are for members only. There's one that has the link where you can go and look. All right, Leo. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I don't even get the merch free, y'all. I gotta pay for my own stuff. Can I help you? Granted, it's a little cheaper, but I still gotta pay for it. I ain't even got to order my own stuff yet. Oh, Sabrina, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing, Dakota? Sabrina's flipping her tail and smacking me with it. Is it cold there, Sue? Oh, thank you, John. Like I said, there's a couple different shirts there now. I'm working on slowly adding a little more. Holly has made some designs, but I gotta figure out how. Did you get lots of snow, Sue? Yeah, well, there's a couple of different shirts there now. You can choose the color or whatever. Dave. um, Holly's made a couple of designs that I've got to figure out how to get those designs over onto the t-shirt. It's a you got about a foot. Wow. Yeah, Holly's still working on designs. Hey, Christmas Mama, good to see you. But yeah, she sent me pictures of the designs on there on the t. I don't know. I've got to figure out how to. Ow! I've got to figure out how to do all that. I mean, if you want to, Shannon, you can. What I have been having a blast coming up with this stuff on ChatGPT. I love that app. I just kind of tell it what I want. No shirts. Right, Dave. I did not, John. We didn't get snow. I was very sad. My little one was mad. She was crying this morning because it didn't snow. Oh, that's not good, Sue. I was modding earlier for a friend of mine that lives in Buffalo. Right, Dave. But I was modding earlier for a friend of mine that lives in Buffalo, New York. He said at the moment they had 16 inches on the ground, and more it was still falling. He said that he said by the time it was all said and done that he figured they'd get at least 2 feet. Yeah, he was out there with the snowblower. Sharon. No face. Oh wow, Sue. Yeah, I'd imagine Jason, our ninja mod, is probably pretty busy this week because that's what he does in Colorado. I think that's what he does. Most stores closed. Yep, that's what my friend. Hey, Adira, did I say hi to you, Dave? Montel laugh off. Oh, really, John? That's pretty cool. That's what I figured, Yadira. All right, Al. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Look, just remember Dakota here or Sabrina, and you'll have good dreams. Hey, Creeper, good to see you. Right, cheating on us with sleep. No face. My favorite mug. I don't know. I mean, I like ones like this just because of their size and stuff, but my favorite mug is probably one of the ones that I haven't ordered yet because of what it has on it. Yeah. Good night, Al. All right, Yadira. Oh, really, Sue? Yeah, that's when I was modding for my friend. I think I might have seen one car go by, and I modded for him for quite a while. Might have seen one, I think. Sharon. So, well, see, I'm jealous, Dave. So, anyway, but yeah, my friend is his. Yeah, we got nothing, and that's sucks. No, it wasn't. It was just another channel for one of my friends going live. Um, yeah, the friend I was modding for today, his name is Clearwater Chad. If y'all ever want to look him up on here, he's He is so hilarious. He does all these different characters and stuff. I'm jealous of the snow. Anyway. Right, Sharon? My kiddo was crying this morning because there wasn't any snow. Broke my heart. Jasper, stop. But, anyway, yeah, like I said, I was modding for Chad. He was snow blowing. 16 inches already on the ground, and it was still coming down. What do you think, Dakota? Are you still salty that there wasn't any snow? They're out to do mud angels. Apparently so, Sharon. Right, John, that's about all we got. But I did hear one of the weather people say that storm basically set us up for more storms. Did you, Sue? You know he meant angels. But Jasper has a little sweater. A cute one. Jasper's got a sweater that he puts on, and he actually likes it. He refused to go out earlier until I picked his sweater up. And he was like, oh, okay. Look, we can do this. Spoiled thing. Somebody spoiled my dog. What are you doing? Look at this. Somebody spoiled my cat, too. Do you see? Hey, look, it's Dave Hoover. No thanks. Right, Sue. Hey, Tracy. Dave. Yes, definitely world domination starting with the couch. Right, John. He's like, look, I'm old. I'm getting grouchy. Let me be. When he was younger, he got along with just about all the cats. There wasn't any cat that we ever brought in that he didn't get along with. Now, he's kind of like the grouchy old man that's yelling at all the kids to get off his lawn. Jack can be a grouchy old man sometimes. But never with Mama. No, never with Mama. I, I, I'd love to try the cucumber trick with my cats and see what it does. I don't know that some of them might jump out, some of them not. Right, Dave? Okay, I've been meaning to ask this, and I keep forgetting. Why is Tracy Repo? Tell me why I figured out that it was Tracy. Look at this. Totally rotten, y'all. Completely. I don't know, Sharon. It weren't me. I'm an angel. That's the halo here. It weren't me. And where is Holly? Holly complained earlier that I wasn't live yet, and now that I am live, she ain't here. Where is my kid? Anyway, y'all. And yes, just to let y'all know, because it has been highly requested, the phrase, anyway, y'all, is on one of the shirts. So. And I know Nightbot's already said it. I don't care. I'm going to say it too. This is a trigger warning. I do vape. It's just a nicotine vape, but there's nothing illegal. So if you don't like it, that's your problem, not mine. I have to figure out how I'm going to get another vape tomorrow somehow. What? Yep, it is on. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. It is on, anyway, y'all, is on a coffee mug and a t-shirt. So. Oh. Hey, Holly, there she be. Look, I was gonna say, you complained that I wasn't going live early enough, but then you weren't even here. But we will forgive you since your phone died. Holly, I probably need to talk to you tomorrow. It may not be tonight, but maybe sometime tomorrow, and figure out. So the designs you sent me, it was the pictures. It's showing them already on the shirts. So I don't know how to like incorporate that into onto fourth wall. I'm gonna have to talk to you about it tomorrow. I can do that, Dave. All right, Holly. That's what. See, I can do that. I can do the pictures by themselves. And what I've been doing is having um make a Cletus one. There you go. I send you a picture of Bella. Oh, but anyway, um, now if you can just send me just the pictures, I can do that. But yeah, I've got a few. I've got Lenny and Squeaky. Yeah, I need to get pictures. I've got to find. I've got to get a good picture of them together, which generally isn't hard. They're always together. But I need to pick a picture of them together and make it into a T-shirt. They did, Sue. I finally got paid. Um, about some couple weeks ago. There you go. That'll be cute, Dave. You got ideas, Sharon? Yes, that'll be cute, Dave. So, um, sorry, I'm trying to think what I was fixing to say. Yeah, I've got a few ideas for merch. There's going to be a lot of merch on there. Wasn't the wasn't the dog's name Flash? Or am I thinking of Smokey and the Bandit? Yeah, Flash. And what was the one of Smokey and the Bandit? I can. Right, we do all get brain fog. Yeah. You know, I should know this. What was the dog on Smokey and the Bandit? Was his name Flash on Smokey and the Bandit too? I was thinking he had a different name. Right, Sue, I understand that. We'll put this up there for a couple minutes, but oh, that's pretty cool. No face. I really thought that dog on. I was thinking the dog on Smokey and the Bandit had a different name. Right. Hey, I have a friend. I know somebody on here whose YouTube handle actually, Dave. His YouTube handle actually is Brain Fog. Dave, it is not your first time here, sir. Right, Sue, I like the. Yeah, that's her. No face. Fred, that was his name, Fred. I was gonna say, I knew it wasn't Flash. That didn't sound right. I was just remembering there's a scene in Smokey and the Bandit. It's one of my favorite movies. Where, um, sorry, y'all, I'm trying to adjust my leg here. There's a scene in Smokey and the Bandit where, Snowman he's in a bar, and somebody's got trying to say that Fred bit him, and he said, Fred didn't bite you. Fred don't like grease. Hey, McKinley, good to see you. Yeah, that was it, Dave. Yeah, Roscoe Pico Green. Oh, really, Sue? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love autocorrect. Roscoe Pico Train. Right, John? For a dog that didn't move much, Fred managed to get into some situations in that movie. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Dave. That's pretty cool. I didn't get to meet him, but I got to see, who's the guy that played Bo Duke? Can't think of his name. Anyway, I got to see him one time at a car show. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sue. Yep. What? No. Yeah, John Schneider. I got to see him at a car show, but it was such a long line to wait to meet him. I didn't do that one. Um, but I did wave at him, and he waved back. Does that count? Lou Ferrigno, like, or however you say that. That was that's the Hulk, right? Yeah, John was Bo Duke. Also, I didn't realize until the other day. I was watching. Well, that's pretty cool, Dave. I didn't realize till the other day that I was watching some Little House on the Prairie, watching a rerun of one of those. I did not know the guy that played Boss Hogg was a guest star on Little House on the Prairie, which was pretty funny. I'm gonna take that down. I don't know if they'll come up with another one or not. Hi, AJ. Good to see you. Oh, were they, Dave? I think that's just pretty cool. Like the Little House on the Prairie episode that he was on, it was like a flashback episode where it was showing Pa Charles as a little kid getting in trouble at school, and his teacher what was played by Boss Hogg. AJ, I'm in North Georgia in the US, and anyway, it was just funny because his was he really, see, that wouldn't even look right. That doesn't even look right to me. But when Charles so Charles gets in trouble at school for locking his teacher in the outhouse in that episode, which I thought was pretty funny. But his dad apparently AJ, it is 10:52 p.m. here. So apparently, though, his dad had found out that this teacher was not being nice at all to his kid. So Charles gets in trouble for locking him in the outhouse, but then he turns to that teacher and he said, "Not if I hear," he said, "and if I hear of you, if I hear of you being rough with," well, I don't know how I remember how he put it. He said, "If I hear of you being rough with Charles again, I'm going to take the strap to you." Was that his name? Was that the name of Boss Hogg? Sorrel Book or Sorrel Book? I don't think they could have picked anybody more perfect to play that character. Throw the book at you, whether it was legal or not. Look at this. I think he's a little spoiled, y'all. Oh, is it AJ? Yeah, I think he loves his mama. He doesn't do this with anybody else. Never has. He'll only do this with me. Yeah, only snuggle with mama. Hey, 2X, good to see you. YouTube got you. What you mean? Yeah, Sue, definitely. He'll also jump into my arms. And he won't do that for anybody else. He used to irritate the bejesus out of my ex because he wouldn't do it for him. AJ, I do this. I also I've got some books that I have written that I still make some money off of. Dave. Yeah, I used to. Oh, why'd they do that, 2X? But yeah, my ex used to get so mad because he would try to get Dakota to jump to him, and Dakota would be like, he'd just look at him. He wouldn't jump. But he don't do. But with me, he will jump into my arms. All I have to do is go, come on, come on, and he'll come right. He'll jump right to me. Sometimes he jumps to me when I'm not expecting it. But somehow, knock on wood, I've always caught him. Usually they send you you'd think they would send you an email explaining why they did that, 2X. Have you checked your emails? Sorry, buddy. Braid just smacked him. Anyway. Oh yeah. All right, Holly. There is a guy that has been he's been talking to Dave on his channel. He's a brand new amputee. Um, I've been meaning to help promote his channel because he's trying to grow his channel. Um, is it Jay's Haunted Appalachia? I don't have the link. I think that's what it's called. Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it's called. He is oh, thank you, John. Yeah, I really like him. I think he's, I've interacted with him a little bit in the comments, and I like him. But he fell and landed on his stump the other day. But I think he's okay. He said that he says he's okay. But hey, Lydia, oh, you're good. It's good to see you. Yeah, we do, John. But it's okay. Hey, Tiny. I do want to promote him on here, Dave. I mean, he's I'm like super into the haunted stuff, especially haunted Appalachia, because that's very close to me. And he's got a couple videos already of the haunted Appalachia stuff, and he said he's going to be doing more once he gets, further in his recovery. You feeling it twice? Oh wow! But yeah, I will find out for sure what his channel name is, and we'll have that in the next one. I'll tell you what, I'll make a post. I'll get his link and make a post later on. You have his link, Tracy? All right, can you post it in here? I know that people won't be able to click it yet, but maybe they can at least see his channel name. If y'all like haunted stuff, I'd follow him because it looks like he's gonna have some pretty good stuff on there. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You can post it in the chat if you want. Thank you for sending it to me. Oh, cool. I'm on TV. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. But yeah, it is Jay's Haunted Appalachia. Like I said, I'll make a post. Thank you, Tracy. He seems like he's had a pretty interesting life. So, oh. Anyway, I was kind of liking talking about the classic TV shows. What are some of y'all's favorite? You know what? Hang on. There's a way to do this. Oh, hold on. I don't know how to get back. Hey, I can do that. Oh, he was here, honey, but he went to go to bed. Yeah, I knew Dave likes Andy Griffith and the Walton. One of my favorite classic TV shows was Little House on the Prairie. I love that show. I thought I could do like a custom. I thought I could do like a custom question, but it's not letting me. Instead, what it's wanting me to do is put some of the merch up. I can do that. I will do it. I will keep that in mind for tomorrow. -1 there, Tracy. Wow. There's 16 there. I don't know what it is here right now. I know it's cold. Yeah, I love Little House on the Prairie. It's been one of my favorites since day one. Now, I think Yadira is modding in another stream. I think she's popping in and out. She's come in and out a couple of times, but I think she's helping mod another stream, or she might be helping her mom. Oh, wow, Tracy. Hey, Libby. Good to see you. Oh, that was sweet, Sharon. Oh, good, Libby. I forgot to go look at his picture. I'm going to have to do that once the stream's over. But anyway. Anyway. Yeah, it's cold here too, Lydia. I don't know what the temperature is. Sharon, what's the temperature here? I can't look it up while I can't look it up while I'm on the thing. Oh yeah, I love those two too, John. You know, 18 inches of snow, Libby. Wow. Did you really, Dave? That's pretty cool. 33 feels like 25. Yeah. Oh, Libby's in Oklahoma. So I don't know where in Oklahoma, but she's in Oklahoma. That was always my dream car when I was a kid. I was determined that when I grew up, I would have a kit car. That's very cold, Tiny. 9 degrees and feels like 5. Yeah, that's cold. Oh. No. Yeah, that's what we have to go by here pretty much all the time. Wind chills. About 10 there, Sue. Yeah, it's cold. I know that. Oh, do you really, John? I have I did have Amazon Prime where I could go and look it up on there. I don't think I have Prime anymore. -1. It feels like -17. Whew. Yeah, 16. It feels like 4. Jeez, it's cold. It's cold, Dakota. Are you glad you're inside? Oh, wow, Tiny. Yeah, that's a little ways to walk in the snow. Well, I'm saying that's a little cold to be out walking, is what I meant to say. Yeah, we might need to thaw Tracy out. Right, Sue? Yeah, there's been many times when I call, a lot of times, I'm not going to say every single time, but a lot of times when I call Dave, I hear Andy Griffith in the background. Yeah, he's more 99. You're a frozen statue. Yeah, I always love the Dukes of Hazzard. Roscoe Pickle Train. But yeah, when I was little, I was determined that I was going to have a kit car when I grew up. That was my dream car. You did mention that, Libby. I think, and I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, did you, Tiny? That would be something I would have been interested in when I was younger. Being around horses and getting to help people at the same time, that'd be pretty darn awesome. I remember. So we had some friends of ours that had several horses. They had a retired barrel racer. Oh, I can't think of her name now. I used to know her name, but right, Tracy, me neither. I vote we protest. But what was her name? I can't think of her name, but anyway, you're Toys R Us kid. Me too. They had this horse she was a retired barrel racer, and we figured she must have used up all her speed in her younger days, because it took a lot to get her to move. Like, she was just so laid back and chill and just very calm. Like when Holly was little, we'd take her sometimes and set her up that horse. I can't think of the horse's name, but she would just pick her head up, turn around, look back, like, oh, that's what's on me. Okay, and go back to grazing. She was just the calmest horse. Now they had other horses that weren't quite so calm, but this one, I remember when Holly was a baby and we'd go out there. That's the one she'd make a beeline for because she's just so chill. She didn't care. Me too. Me too, Dave. Right, Tiny. Exactly, Libby. I don't know if I do remember that one, John. Oh, really, Libby? That's pretty cool. Poco, that was her name. The horse's name was Poco. Hey, Lady Sky, good to see you. So we joke about Pokey Poco, because she'd always just go kind of slow. Yeah, Quantum Leap was a good one. If Holly's still listening, she may remember Poco. Now they had another horse. I'm good, Lady Sky. How are you? they had another horse named Dixie. I thought it was funny. Um, Holly, you remember? Do you remember the Autry's horse, Poco, that we used to sit you up on when you were little? Do you remember her? That's good, Lady Sky. They anyway, they had another horse named Dixie. Hi, Molly. I'm really sorry, Molly. You have to be 16 to be in here. They had another horse named Dixie. That one of so their son smoked. He said every time he went out to see the horses, he either had to leave his cigarettes out of his pocket or he had to feed Dixie one of them because if not, she would eat the entire pack. Yeah, I knew that, Libby. Or Sue, I'm sorry. Right. So, I did too, John. Oh, did you, Tiny? Oh, wow, that's pretty big, Libby. Alf. Yeah, that was a good show. So, this friend of ours that had the horses, right? And to this day, he still does this. He always wore a cowboy hat. I mean, he was tall anyway. He's like 6'4", and then he'd wear the cowboy hat on top of that. Dave. But when he would come up, he's talking about himself, Libby. When he would come up to Holly, she would ask to go see him. His name was Gary, or his name is Gary. She'd ask to go see him, but when he would come up to her, if he had his cowboy hat on, this was when she was like a year to 2 years old, she would have nothing to do with him. Nothing. No, I'm sorry, Lady Sky. But you know what? There's no shame in being a hillbilly. Right, Tiny? Yeah, just don't pay any mind to what they say. There you go, Dave. Right, Lady Sky, that's what you gotta laugh about those things. People come in trying to troll you and stuff, just laugh at them. That just makes them, makes them look dumb. But yeah, this friend of ours, his name's Gary. He would come over to Holly to try to pick her up when she was little. If he had his cowboy hat on, she wouldn't have nothing to do with him. But he literally would turn around. He'd just take his hat off and set it down and turn right back around to her, and she'd be holding her arms up for him. But the minute he put that hat back on, she was done with him. She did not like that hat. It was quite funny. Anyway. Right, Tracy, exactly. Right, Dave, exactly. I'm proud to be hillbilly. Look, where my grandfather came from, my dad's dad, he literally grew up in the hills of Kentucky. Welcome back, Al. He literally grew up in the hills of Kentucky. Okay, bona fide hillbillies. I'm sorry you can't sleep, Al. But when my grandmother, so my grandmother and my grandparent, both grandparents on that side were in the military, and that's how they met each other. And but my grandmother was from like the Boston Blue Bloods. They were Boston society. She met my grandfather, right? And she went back home with him to meet his family. She said it was culture shock. She said, here they were, they did the whole debutante things, the girls would have the coming of age parties and stuff. And she said, here they are running around outside with no shoes on. She said they didn't have any shoes. Oh, Al, that's her. That's the new baby donkey. It was just born yesterday, right, Libby? Right, Dave. They did, Sue, and they were married 52 years before my grandfather passed. I mean, they were on the 23rd, okay. They were, I mean, they were perfect for each other. They may have been opposites in a lot of ways, but they, you know, they were one of those couples that they may have fussed with each other, but you could tell that they really loved each other. Are you, Libby? They did. Had 5 babies. Yeah, they had 2 boys, 3 girls, and like I said, that was that was goals for a lot of us, was trying to find. We all wanted what they had, that kind of love. Oh, okay, Sharon. Right, Libby. I think that's pretty much across the country right now. Like I said, I was modding for that friend of mine earlier. What he was doing is he was live streaming himself out shoveling the driveway and doing the snow blowing and stuff. I agree, Sue. It's very important. Yeah, they had like 16 inches of snow on the ground there. I don't know what the temperature was. I didn't ask. Yeah, your years has been rebuilt. Yeah, it has. So when one thing, hang on. Anyway, sorry, that was my mama. Oh, good, Sharon. One thing that about with my grandparents, they my grandmother was she was she was very proper the way she talked and stuff, but she also kind of went against the societal norms of the time. Like back then it was not customary for ladies to travel by themselves. She did. She went on a cruise by herself. Um, most women didn't think of joining the military. She did. She joined the military. She may have, Sue, she might have when she was younger, but by the time I came along, they had lived in Florida for so long that she really didn't. But and also one thing that we did not know until we were older, my grandmother would never tell us how old she was. She would never say, no face. Not around this crew. What you talking about? Right, exactly, Dave. But no, she wouldn't tell us how old she was. It wasn't until we were older, and I think it might have been, hi, Talent, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Anyway, the reason we found out later that the reason that we found out later the reason she would never tell us her age is because she was 11 years older than my grandfather. Back then, apparently that was taboo. It was considered taboo for a lady to be older than her husband, but they did it anyway. Yeah, Dave has been through a lot. It needs to say on their host is taken. Right, John, exactly. Yeah, host has a boyfriend and he's in the chat. Anyway, um that's one thing our grandparents also taught us is that you can have fun and still be respectful. My grandfather was a jokester. He was a prankster. Oh yeah. Should I tell that one, Dave? So this was before I met Dave, right? This was something that this was before we were together. Apparently, Dave starts having chest pains during an Alabama football game and refused to go to the hospital until the fourth quarter when he knew that Alabama was going to win. No face. Because he said that he already knew the hospital didn't have the channel they didn't have that channel that was showing the game. So he stayed home until the fourth quarter, having chest pains. Till he knew Alabama was going to win. Then he drove himself to the hospital, having a heart attack. Right, Sue? Hey, the last time when he ended up going to the hospital, he called me telling me he was having chest pain, but he had to watch the last 10 laps of the race before he would go to the hospital. Right, Dave? It's dedication. I'm on the phone with him trying to convince him to go to the emergency room and he's counting down laps. 10, 9. No face. He said he figured if it was his time, it was just his time. Tiny. Hey, New Times. Good to see you. There you go, Dave. Oh, did you, John? Well, I'm glad you're still here with us. Oh, sorry, y'all. Trying to stretch my back. All right, Sue. I hope you have a good rest of your night. You stay warm too. Send you love and hugs. Oh. All right, Al. Hope you have a good rest of your night. You ain't got to say sorry to me. You have a good rest of your night, Al. Send you love and hugs too. I remember you telling me that, John. That is pretty awesome. You're running away too, Sharon? Everybody's leaving. Or a whole bunch of people leaving. All right. I love you, Sharon. You're crocheting a baby? Or do you mean a baby blanket? Making you sleepy? No face. That sounds like a threat. Is that a threat? No face. A baby blanket? That's pretty cool. My grandmother crocheted baby blankets for all of her grandkids and great grandkids until she passed away. The last one that got one was Holly. And I think my mom still got it. We took her and had her picture made on it. We had professional pictures made on it, laying on that blanket. And I think my mom still got it in one of those storage bags where you put the vacuum on and suck the air out or whatever. Well, we're glad to be stuck with you, Tracy. Oh, did she, Dave? Or does she still crochet and quilt? Tracy. Is that a threat, Tracy? No, not much. Is that where the repo came in? That's a promise. Hey, Cleonice, good to see you. Anyway, y'all. Oh, somebody in here seems like. Oh, did she, Dave? That's pretty cool. Seems like somebody in here said, Tracy. Somebody here said one time that we were going to make a drinking game on how many times I said, anyway, y'all. Cleonice actually says the dog is asleep. He's asleep over there. Here's one of the cats. Now I know. Sharon, if you're still in here, I got something to show you. Hey, Eliana, good to see you. Oh, really, Lydia? I wish I had paid attention more when my no face. I wish I had paid more attention when my grandmother tried to teach me to crochet. Thank you, Cleonice. I appreciate it. Sabrina, you say hi? Hi. Look, now Lydia's trying to steal you. To Bree Bree. And she's purring. This is my girl, y'all. And yeah, she is having... Thank you, Cleonice. She does seem to be having... People are saying hi to you. I see people saying hi to you. She does seem to be having a little trouble with that eye, but we're gonna... No, Dave. No. They can pry her out of my cold, dead hands. But she does seem to be having a little trouble with that eye. But we're gonna get her... We'll get her looked at to the vet pretty soon. Did you, John? Yeah, some of them are very smart. Hey, Afchal, good to see you. Tracy trying to buy you. Dave. Right, Lydia? She keeps trying to steal her. They're trying to auction you off, Bree Bree. What you think of that? No. Right? No face. She's like, whatever. I don't care. No, really, John? Look, she's like, yeah, whatever. Lydia, he is asleep in his dog bed. Dave? No. Yes, humans be crazy. I ain't going in no box. I stand right here. The only place I'm going is to move to Baxter. Tiny. Did you know face? What are you doing, huh? You good girl? You're a pretty girl. She's so pretty. My kiddo was laughing at her earlier because sometimes she will become a chatty Cathy. If she thinks I'm not paying attention to her and she wants attention, she'll start just sitting where close as she can get to me, just sitting there meow, meow. Sometimes I deliberately don't pet her just to see how long she'll keep it up. Yeah, she kept just meow, meow, and my kiddo was dying laughing at her. Weren't you? Oh, thank you, Tiny. I don't know, Dave. No face. Yo. Sorry, my chat froze for a second. As far as what Bree Bree was saying in American, I think she might have called me a few names and ordered me. Hey, are you? Good to see you. I think she might have called me a few names and basically ordered me to pet her. Tiny yo-yo. I mean, well, Lydia, I had to clean my own house first. Dave, they're calling her Duncan. Did you argue? I could barely do this the regular yo-yo. I couldn't do anything special on it. Now my dad was good at that. He could do the whole walk the dog and stuff. Yo-yo doesn't fit you. She's Duncan now. I see Duncan and I know it's a different spelling, but I see Duncan and I think of Dunkin' Donuts. That's what I think of. Think of Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, really, Dave? Tiny Dave will have to, or No Face, one of them will have to explain that one to you. I think it was a brand of yo-yo, but I am not sure. I could be totally wrong. Okay. Apparently, Duncan was the name of the company that made yo-yos. I didn't know. Um, Sophia and Papa, neither one of them's been in here tonight, Lydia. I think they're probably sleeping. I talked to Sophia yesterday, but not today. But yeah, like I said, I see. Yeah, Papa did need some sleep. I see. Like I said, I see Duncan. I think Dunkin' Donuts reminds me of walking around downtown Tampa with a bunch of my cousins when we were kids. Right, No Face. We were, but we were. I mean, let's see. We ranged at that time. We ranged in age from probably 6 or 7 to 18, and we were walking. There was like 9 of us, I think, and we were supposed to stay in Papaw's yard, right? The adults went in. This was like up close to 11 o'clock at night in downtown Tampa. The adults went inside. We were supposed to stay in Papaw's yard. We didn't. We walked about 4 blocks through downtown Tampa because my papa lived right on the edge of downtown. All right, Holly, I love you. We walked to Dunkin' Donuts. Well, the first time we got caught just walking around Papa's neighborhood. We got in trouble. Of course, all we got pretty much was "Don't do that again," and then the adults went back inside. We did it again, and we wouldn't have got caught except my cousin Billy. Somebody left a. They were repainting the Dunkin' Donuts, and they left a can of paint sitting out there, and my cousin Billy tripped over that can of paint and got it all over his brand new jeans. Oh, really? Are you? You should check it out. But yeah. So are you a lot of times? So sometimes we're in my Discord, which that link is on my page, or sometimes we're in Sharon's Discord. That link is on her page. But yeah, we wouldn't have got caught that time except for Billy tripped over the paint can. got nice new jeans and we couldn't explain where that came from, so then they figured it out. Because we done ate all the donuts on the way back. Yeah, probably not a good idea for a group of kids to be wandering around downtown Tampa at that time of night. Or any time. Tiny, people tend to get nicknames around here. It just happens. Hey, you pretty. Oh, she's headbutting me. You trying to get my hair? I love you too. Anyway, look at her, y'all. Isn't she so cute? She's just the cutest little thing. That's just adorable. That's adorable, yeah. All right, Dave. I love you. Good night. Anyway. Used to be nothing faucet. No face. Never get hit by a hand? You mean like when I was a kid? I mean, I got spankings when I needed them as a kid. Oh, wow, are you? Actually, y'all, I need to step away for just a second. I have to go potty. Not quite ready to end the stream yet, but I just need to go potty. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna mute it for a minute. Sorry about that, y'all. Thank you for being patient with me. How'd you get $5? Yeah, y'all were briefly unsupervised. No face got told no. Sorry, y'all. I had to run to the potty for a minute. Yeah, he knows you, dear. Anyway. Why are you trying to smack poor Dakota? Dakota jumped up here and I got sidearmed by Bree. Why, thank you, Tracy. You're not tiny, well, that's a good thing. Because I don't know about where you are, but they ain't legal here. Look, I come back and we drop down to 4 people. What it says, anyway. Anyway. Dakota, what are we going to do with them? Get away from that. So y'all will be happy to know that some of the merch that we're rolling out, some of it has Dakota on it, some of it has Jasper on it, and tonight I think I'm going to work on something with Bree. So, I guess I'm going to probably be up at least until midnight to roll that out. Actually, it's almost midnight now. Anyway, I was going to say I'll go ahead and put some of the links in the chat now, but you can't click it. So, what I'll do is after the stream is over, I will make the post about the merch. I'll make it public. So everybody will be able to see it. I don't know, Tiny. Now it says 5 people are watching. I don't know. When I came back, it said 10. Then when I got back on the screen, it dropped to 4. So. No face. I didn't take her to the bathroom with me. She was patiently waiting. One thing I try to keep the cats out of the bathroom. They don't, not always, because, it's not always possible. Because inevitably, when I let them in there, one gets locked in. Like the other night, I think it was Sharon I was talking to. I think I was on the phone with Sharon, and I kept hearing Charmin. That's her new nickname. But I think it's on the phone with Sharon, and I kept hearing one of the cats meow. And that's not abnormal, because they get bored and they just walk around meow. There's a couple of them that do that. So at first I just ignored it, because I thought one was bored. Well, then I kept hearing it. Finally, I went, got up to go see what they were meowing about, and Bella comes running to me out of the hallway, and then runs right back to the bathroom door, and looking back at me like somebody's stuck in there. I open the door. This guy comes wandering out, and he was the one in there hollering. If he gets, I think, so when we got him from the rescue, he came from a hoarding situation, and I saw some pictures. I managed to find the lady that had fostered him on Facebook, and I looked up some pictures. It was bad. Just from what I saw in the pictures, it was pretty bad. I think at some point he must have gotten blocked into a room and left there for a while or something. Because now, if he is in a room and the door gets closed, even if I'm in there with him, he panics. So, really, Tracy, I can see that. My mom would probably do it on purpose if he could. Shrine. Oh. Yeah, if he gets locked into a room, like I said, it don't matter even if somebody's in there with him, even if I'm in there with him, he will panic. John, it'll probably be about around the same time. I can't make any I can't make any promises, but it's usually right around 10 p.m. Eastern. Since you're a member, I post about 30 minutes ahead of time for the members to see when I'm going live. Oh wow, Tracy. Well, thank you, No Face. And I'm not saying I don't, I'm not saying I necessarily think it was done on purpose. I think it was just that this place had so many cats that they didn't realize one was stuck in there. Oh, you're welcome, John. But yeah, he's definitely spoiled now. Don't Still don't know who spoiled him. I don't know who would just spoil the kitty. Right, Dakota? He's my boy and he knows it. Is that your no cut repo? Looks like we got a few more watching now. Hey, everybody. Come on down and chat with us. I would say we don't buy it, but I can't speak for these people. But we're friendly. Anyway. Yeah, not yet. That Woody John. I have one that tries this one right here. Tries to drink my coffee every time. Well, unless we're hungry. This one here tries to drink my coffee every single time. But I'm not sure. See, I use stevia and stuff in my coffee instead of sugar. I'm not sure if that would hurt them, so I don't let him. But he tries. Welcome back, Eliana. Oh, did he, John? If I would let him, he probably would. But he's you might bite if you get bored. But another thing is, see, I put whipped cream on my coffee. He's a whipped cream addict. Like the second I set my coffee down, and he knows when I'm getting the can out. As soon as I set my coffee down, he knows I'm getting the whipped cream out. When I actually get the can out, he's over there he gets up there trying to get right up in it. I have to make him get down. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Tracy. Anxiety chewing. Right. There you go. And just to put this out there, just to let, since I'm sure Tracy would probably do it anyway, but just to let you know, John, Tracy is taken. Right. That's kind of what I figured, Tracy. That's why he only gets every once in a while, not often. I'll get just a little bit of whipped cream on the tip of my finger and let him have it. Usually, like when the can's done, that last little tiny little bit that comes out when the can's empty, I'll get that last little bit and let him have that. But other than that, he don't get it. Yes, happily engaged. Yeah, I figured that little tiny amount ain't gonna hurt nothing. But now, Squeaky, see that the Squeaky likes the whipped cream, and he will sometimes try to get it. That's funny. But he will sometimes try to get it. But Lenny, oh, Lenny's the worst. Yeah, I have to watch yogurt. Yeah, he's a yogurt fanatic too. I don't think he knows that he's not supposed to have it. And they tag team. Like, so the other day, my mom came over and she had some donuts. No, she had some donuts that she had left in the box. Right, box is still closed, and I didn't think about warning her she shouldn't leave it sitting there. I didn't think about it. Usually we'll put it in like in the microwave or something and just not turn it on, obviously, but just shut the door. Yeah, the cats knocked the donuts down, so the dog could get them. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, they tag team. Anyway. Alright, y'all. So I am going to probably go ahead and wrap things up here. If y'all would like to share your links, you're more than welcome. Just type exclamation Dawn or DAWN. And I'm gonna be working on getting the well, there's sheep. Did we know, face? I'm channeling you. So I am gonna go work on probably a couple more things on the merch, and I'll get that all rolled out very soon, so that everybody can see it. I have made everything on there as cheap as it would let me make it. It's like a mirror. Also, um, so I have made everything on there just as cheap as it would let me, because it if you try to put it below that price or whatever, it flashes up and says it has to be this much. So anyway, also y'all, if you can't click the links that are being shared, what you can do is go on to one of my previous lives, watch the live chat replay, and scroll down towards the end, and you can click the links there, or you can wait for this chat to repopulate, but that takes about 24 to 48 hours. And y'all, just as a reminder, y'all, my channel would not be where it is without my mods, and some of them have their own channels. So if y'all could please show them some love on their channels. Thank you for sharing all those, Yadira. Oh, no face. It's right now. It's set as members only. I thought I had posted it. It may be in the mod chat. Are you in the mod chat? I think you are. But either way, I'm going to be setting it to public here pretty soon. But I can email you a link when the chat's over. I'll email you a link. But and y'all, sorry, we do have a couple of GoFundMe's going. One of them is for No Face because he is in a kind of a tough. He's in a tough spot that's not his fault. So if y'all could please help him out with that, that would be awesome. We also have one going for Sharon to help with the medication she needs, and to help, and for my friend Nomi to help him to get out of Alaska. He needs to get out of the backwoods of Alaska and get to civilization. So the links for that are on my main page. I don't know, the link for Sharon's may be on her page. I'm not sure on that one, but anyway. And remember, y'all, my friend, this is a friend of Dave's and the guy, somebody I'm getting to know too. Jay's Haunted, it's Jay, Jay's Haunted Appalachia. He's trying to get his channel up and going. If y'all want to check him out, he's actually pretty cool. So anyway, I believe that's everything. So I should be live tomorrow night, probably around the same time. So I will either see y'all in the chats or I'll see you on the next live. Remember, y'all, kindness is free. Spread that stuff everywhere. I love you all. Look for the merch to be. It's Jay's Haunted Appalachia. I can email you that link too, No Face. So anyway, I love you all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Tracy. There's the link for it. But anyway, I believe that's everything. Look for the merch to roll out. I'll make a post about it and I'll try to see if I can get it on my main page. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm trying. All right, love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is. See, and y'all remember, spread the kindness, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.